Mm, this stupid crap in the volume. Hi, hello everybody. Let's do this. So just like to wait for some people to get here. One second. Hi. Hello everybody. So I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna try my best to put the recipe this time in the description box. Hoping. So I'm gonna get hold on, just a pen. Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support, for the shares, for the like, the subscribing, for the comments. Thank you for everything. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm at 629, so gotta get to 1,000. Was getting something because I'm gonna try to write the recipe down. So let's get this started. I'm gonna do the caramel. I was gonna do it before, but I want you guys to see what I do. So um you just have the pan there. I'm gonna turn it on. And in the meantime, we can start doing the bread. So this is the bread that I'm gonna use. You can use whatever bread you have. This is old bread, and the older the better. Well, not when it gets mold. So let me just my so this is you can use loaf of bread. I heard it's better than this one, but this is the one I have. So I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna use it all. So because normally people use 1 pound, and I'm just gonna cut it in small like cubes. You don't have to. You can just cut it with your hands, but so see, this is all I'm doing. So you can see. My sister used to make this. I'm pretty sure hers was better than mine. I can tell because I remember when I was little. Uh, but I didn't like it, honestly. I don't know. I didn't like the taste. Maybe I like this one better. Um, I don't know what was it back then. Maybe they used to put like cloves instead of like what I use now. That I use just the powder one. So I don't know. I just didn't like it. So I just wanted to put that out there. And this is the caramel, just like you're gonna make the flan, but of course, instead of flan. So I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna go Dominican style on it. This is just 1 can of evaporated milk. That's the coconut. Let me put it in. So I'm gonna use 1 can of evaporated milk and 2 cans of coconut milk. And that's just the little thing going. Hola, let's go, ¿cómo está? And you wanna leave this at least 15 minutes. This is 1 can of coconut milk. And I'm just gonna use this. Some people, what they do is just they blend everything. I I don't want to blend it because I don't want it everything to look like the flan. So just want a little bit of texture there. But it's totally up to you. Aquí haciendo Ale pudín de pan, pero con coco. So can leave it there until we do this. For the caramel, I have 1.5 cups of sugar. This is already hot, so and I gotta be careful because this one is faster than all the other ones, so it has more power, more everything. So that way it doesn't burn. Because if it burns, we have to start all over again. Hi, Valentina. Ay, qué nombre más lindo. That's a pretty name. I'm just making the caramel for the bread pudding. I got the bread here with 1 can of coconut milk and 1 can of evaporated milk. But I'm gonna use 2 of the coconut milk. So I just want to mix that separate so that way I can taste to see the sugar is fine, the sweetness. Thank you so much to everybody that keeps coming back, for the shares, the like, the subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. Trying to reach 1,000 to get in the game. Oh, hopefully, that's the goal. So Just have to keep moving it so that way it doesn't burn. And at times you can leave it without moving it. That's my brother sending me a text. Some people put water. Yeah, you can if you want to. Set in there. Make sure. So I'm just making the caramel. Not sure if you guys can see. Maybe you guys can. And I already have the oven going, and there's water in there so it can get hot. Because this is just pretty much like the flan. You have to put it in hot water. So I want to make sure I dissolve the rest without the heat so it doesn't burn. But you see, since it's still hot, you know, it gets so hot that it scares me. Because man, you talk about burn and I'm there. So this is good. So I'm gonna put this here. Then you want to make sure you go around. It starts coming down, you can put it with that. Oof, it gets hot. You can use the spoon. There you go. And you put hot water, by the way. So then we're going back to this. So I guess you guys can see. Okay, so this is the bread. It's already fine there. What I'm gonna do is this is the other can of coconut milk. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of vanilla. This is vanilla extra. And make sure I'm writing it down. And put half a tablespoon of cinnamon. Then for the cloves, I'm gonna use half a teaspoon and half teaspoon oof, of nutmeg. Okay. And we need a little bit of salt. Okay. And this is 1 can of condensed milk. Just want to see if it's sweet. Already tastes good. I think it'll be sweet. Not sure if I should put a little bit more sugar. So now I'm gonna put I'm just gonna wet my hands. And I'm gonna put 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna put the mixture that I made. This is the other coconut milk and the evaporated milk. I think this should be good for sure. I'm gonna put 1 can of shredded coconut. But what I did was I blended it because I wanted it to be more refined, fine, whatever. One of those two. Make sure nobody said nothing else. Okay. Okay. And then last but not least, I have 2/3 cups. One, And then all you're gonna do is put your mix. And I have already have hot water there, but in the oven going. So I'm gonna cover it. You can put it at 350, but I put it at 400 because you guys know my oven, you already know. And let me put some gloves. Because I'm sick and tired of getting burned. The water's already there. It's already hot. I put a little more. So you just put a pan with some water, big enough for whatever mold you're gonna use to fit. And then you just put it there. So and this normally takes about an hour, hour and a half. So I know that people are not gonna wait. So oh, I said I was gonna put more water, you see? That's good enough. Hi. I just put the bread pudding in the oven. So it's gonna take some time. Thank you so much to everybody that keeps coming back, that keeps supporting me, for the shares, for the like, the subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm at 629, so 629. Hey, but better than how I started, so than when I started. Much better. It's gonna take time, but what can you do if not wait? Keep fighting. And what you do, to know if it's done, all you do is you can put a stick inside or a knife. I use a knife or a fork. Um, so if it comes out clean, it's done. So hopefully this will last less time because I put it up on the bread. With this oven, I'm going to try my best to put the recipe in the description. But it's a lot. You have to cook, you have to be here, you have to talk, you have to cook, you have to clean. Hola Mari, ¿cómo está? Estoy haciendo un pudín de pan, pero de coco. Hello everybody. So the bread pudding is already in the oven. Just putting things away. Todo bien, todo bien. En la lucha. Hi. I already have the bread pudding in the oven. I'm gonna try my best to put the recipe in the description. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. And please don't forget to subscribe. I'm almost at well, 629 now. So that's good. Having a good day? Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for coming back, for the support. I mean, gotta thank everybody that keeps coming back, that keeps supporting me. The comments, the shares, the like. I mean, everything, honestly. It's been tough, but hey, I'm still fighting, so that's what counts. So yeah, normally the bread pudding takes about like an hour and a half. So I know people not gonna be here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Oh, thank you, thank you. I try. Soon I'm going to Boston to see my mother, so I'm gonna be doing, hopefully more cooking there because I like to bring stuff to her. Not that she can eat much, but to her and my sister. So I gotta make sure I gotta make sure my pots are in my suitcase. Clothes, not so much, but my pots. And the good thing is that I'm able to find everything that I need. Mostly what Dominicans eat. Like if I'm gonna make the sweet beans that I want to make when I get there, I can't find the cookies that we put in at the end. Um Most of the things I'm able to find here, but like when I'm making the salami, I had to buy like hi. Oh my god, she's so cute. I have to maybe see if I get like notifications. Oh, you think? Well, that's a good thing you saying because it helps me. Actually, when I started, because normally this is fast. Colombia. Hey! Hi, Catherine. Oh, hello. So yeah, that's good that you're saying about butter or something, because I was thinking maybe asking question because it's very difficult. Oh, I already put it in. I'm making bread pudding, but with coconut milk. So coconut bread pudding. But I already put it in. So I make the caramel. Wrong cooking pan. I like meat, pies, and tart. I I don't even know if I ever done pie. Oh yeah, yeah, I did the apple pie. Yeah, I did. So no, somebody else was saying that I should be like mixing or whipping some butter right now, some cake butter. But that's good, that's that he says that, because the thing is that I don't know if I put the name of a recipe, and then, like, for instance, this recipe, and it's already in the oven and I'm not doing anything. I don't know if people may be okay with me doing something else, because let me tell you, I could be preparing other things, but I don't know if people not gonna like that, because they're gonna say, "Hey, oh, I came for this." So it's very confusing. Just like some of the things, like some videos. For example, when I cook meat takes a long time, and I know people are not gonna wait, but I don't like to cook it earlier, because then I'm like, how are they gonna learn what I'm cooking? So if I had someone to help with the editing, then it would be easier, because I can juggle both. Like, I have videos on my phone that I have done, and then I don't know, I haven't even had the chance to edit them for one reason or another. So, and there are so good ones, like especially the last one I made. I know it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be fire, but I'm like, when am I gonna be done? But do you think people will get mad? Like, for instance, I already have that recipe going, but then people comment because they see the title sometimes. So I'm not sure. You think they will get mad if I start prepping something else or cooking something else? I don't know. Maybe that's a question that I should put in. But I don't even know how to comment in this thing. Bear with me. So normally, another thing that I like to do is to show in the live what I made. But obviously with this one, that's not gonna happen, because I have to let it set, cool off. Thank you so much. I was gonna say that I need to check if I have like the notifications on, because I don't get when you are live, so I can do the same thing. And I'm doing coconut bread pudding. I'm gonna try to put the recipe in the description box. Yeah. So I got well, normally you can use loaf of bread, but I didn't have those. So what I used, was I have like the slices, and it was almost a pack, because I ate a few. So, but I used that. If you have the whole box, why not? I use 4 eggs. I use 2 cans of coconut milk, 1 can of evaporated milk, 4 eggs. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Not a bad idea. Thank you so much. Okay. That's good to know. So because even like for instance, I could start preparing for whatever I'm gonna make next day. So I'll throw in a little something there. Okay. So like I was saying, I put 4 eggs and then I put cinnamon, vanilla extract, raisins. I use shredded coconut, and then I put all of that together. I use nutmeg and cloves, but I use the powder because I don't like to eat and then bite on one of them. And then and a little bit of salt. And I put it in the oven. I cover it with a tin foil, and it's in the oven just like the flan. I put a pan with water, and I turn the oven on, and then I put it in. So hopefully, well, this one I'm not gonna be able to flip it. I use the full. It's almost the full bag, but you can use the loaf of bread if you have any. And when it's older, it's better for bread pudding, but not that old that it has mold, but old. What do you have any lives coming up? Any videos or anything that I can go and do the same? Because that's very important for me. Supporting, you know, those who support me. Like they say, one hand washes the other one. So maybe tonight. Oh, we may be in different time zone. Okay. But hopefully I'm gonna see. Normally I'm going to bed like 10, sometimes late, but it may be at that time. So for this one, I didn't think I had to stay. I could have just put it in because that's pretty much the recipe. And then, like in an hour or so, you just check with a stick or a spoon or a fork. I use a knife, and if it comes out clean, then it's done. But I'm not going to be able to flip it because I already did that with a flan, and thank God it came out. No, I made it, but it really broke. But I made it look fine. I don't want to go through that, so I'm gonna wait until it cools off, and then put it in the refrigerator, and maybe tonight, or tomorrow morning. Then I flip it. Then I take the final picture and I can put it so people can see it, and then I can pass it around, and people will tell me if it made the top 10 or not. Because I haven't been cooking for anybody or like a week or so. So I think I should go back. Well, I haven't seen that many of them in the back. Since one of them died, I don't know. I think something changed there. Yeah, yeah. Well, with the lives, even the lives or videos, I try to schedule it for a certain time. So if I'm gonna make one tomorrow, um, I should be by now already have a title and already schedule. But honestly, I've been dealing with so much. Hasn't been an easy 2 weeks, so I'm just trying to push myself to be here. Um, but normally I will have already whatever I'm gonna do tomorrow. I will have a schedule because I've been doing some research about this whole thing, and normally they said that when you schedule it, it's better because gives the algorithm time to send it to people or notify them or whatever. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, I'm still searching for the 3,000. Well, it says 3,000, but I guess if you want to go to full length, you need 4,000 hours. So I just gotta keep fighting. That's all. Because I started this 2 years ago, and I got some help, and then that help wasn't there no more. So I'm like, so I stopped. But then finally, I started last year, and again with help, and then again with no help, and I'm like, nah, I can't let this slide. I gotta pull through. So this is why I did some research, and you know I did some research, and doing the live was one that was the best option, and it has helped with the hours. I mean, they're not there yet, but it has helped a lot. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Well, I did one like that. I just got to my son's apartment, and I'm like, I gotta do something, and I didn't schedule it or nothing. And I think so far that has been the best video that I have, the best live that I have done. So, but when you have a regular job and then you have to do this, not easy. But yeah, somebody told me I could be making something else. Well, now I don't have nothing planned, but I think that's a good idea. So that way I'm not standing here like the teacher put me here in timeout. Grab some water. See, that's what I'm just saying. That's what I was just saying. When you have a job and a channel, it's not easy. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can see what's going on with it anyways. So pretty much because I not able to flip this one once it's done. Still have like almost an hour more. Well, I'm gonna check it again, but um I'm not gonna be able to flip it until after the live. 'Cause I know people not gonna stay. I don't think neither am I. So but I'm gonna flip it and then I'm gonna put a post a picture in a video so people can see how it came out. So pretty much I think that's gonna be it for today. Because I know people now waiting to see nothing in the oven. So and then I just come back tomorrow with another video, which I don't even know what I'm making. You still there? But I gotta come up with your idea. Yeah, I gotta come up with something so people don't get bored waiting on the days that are gonna be long. So a great one. Well, I got one coming up that I think is gonna be good. Hopefully people like it. So But that one I'm gonna cook for the people in the back as well. So I'm gonna make a big batch. Mm, they're not too much about those type of food, but I think I'm gonna be able to get that one done hopefully this weekend. So I just need a few more things to get everything together. So I know in the end they're gonna like it. So well then like I said, I'm gonna wait and then this needs to cool off and then I flip it and then people can see the final product. And then I take it around so people can tell me how was the taste. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the shares, for the like, the subscribe. Keep coming back. The support means a lot to me. So I see you guys tomorrow.